So finally able to get back to the shed and have a look and see what's going on. I was pumping out fuel last time. That gave me a few sort of questions about, well, A, the fuel because it was pretty black, and B, why there was so much air in the line. And I can't really see any sort of gap there between the fuels pumping and the line. So there could be a hole further back, I'm not sure. Probably have to go back and have a look at the fuel tank. Look at the line, get out of the car, have a look to see where the fuel tank is. Because there's generally a plastic rubber, I should say, coming out of the fuel tank, going into the hard line, back to the front, and that can sometimes leak. But then again, if it does, you don't get any fuel coming out at all. So, not really sure if it's just to do with the pump. It's just fallen down, that's fine. Or to do with the actual plumbing. So let me see if I can hook this. There. Let me see if I can hook this all back up again, start sucking the fuel again. Now I've found some more vessels to put stuff in. Yeah, that one. Let's see how we go. So we're all hooked back up to the battery, got the outlet from the pump into the can. We've got all that hooked up, so let's just see how we go. There's still air in that. Let's see if I can put that down a little lower. Maybe it's because it's pumping so high. Not sure. Let's see how if that makes a bit of a change. Yeah, I think a lot of that's coming about from the fact that it's got to pull so much around and then up and then over there. Let me shorten that hose and see how we go from there. So I've shortened that up right up, still got that sort of length up there. Let's see if that makes much of a difference. Oh, we'll see how that goes. So I just filled one up down there, and that's all full, that's full. That one's full of fresh fuel, that one's full of fresh fuel. So this one's reasonably empty, it's got some cracky fuel in it. Don't know about that one. Anyway, I'll be getting fresh fuel for everyone. So let's start the pump again. I really don't know how much fuel is in this because it seems to be a truckload. It's a good 15 litres. And the stuff coming out of it's still looking pretty average. Can't really see from that because it's all aerated. That's what makes me happy. How does it smell? Actually smelling a bit more like fuel now. So I'll fill this one up and then see how we go after that. So now I'm up to using more mower cans because I filled up both of those two now. And all of that, as I said before. How much crap was in this fuel tank? Anyway, let's start again. Hopefully we should be getting to a stage where we're reaching some sort of end of what's in there. And I do have another tank that I can use, a little mower tank. But I'm not tomorrow, seriously, I didn't think it was that full. Let's see how it goes. That one's actually full of fresh fuel. I'm going to put that one in. Hang on. So I'll just stop that for a sec. So what I was saying was that, yes, another can, yes, still sucking. Those two are full. That one's got fresh fuel on it. Those two cans are dead anyway, they need to be chucked out. That's got fresh fuel in it, and I want to fill the tank up. And I really want to do tonight is start it from the tank with the pump, take all that stuff off, put the fuel filter back on, get it run from the tank again. Then make it a goal sort of to run it once a week and keep that fuel sort of fresh. I think it had water go into it and a bit then metho as well. I don't know if I said that before, but anyway, let's see how we go. Let's start it up again. Yeah, boy. Well, we're running out of fuel there for a sec, but now it's settling in. Good. I think we are out of fuel, which is awesome, because that means all that bad fuel is now out of the tank. I can fill it up with fresh fuel. I'll give it a pump through, see how it looks. If it's looking a lot fresher, then I can just put it back. We can run it directly to the carb. We can start this thing again tonight, and then I don't have to worry about all that freaking varnish that was in the tank. The reason why I pulled it out this way with the pump is so it was actually going to clean out the fuel system going back to the tank, and also the fuel filter, well, the gauze filter that would have been in the tank as well. So anyway, this is sort of giving it a bit of run through, just like it would be from running the car. So I think I'm one step closer, and all that boring sort of footage of me sucking fuel out of the tank is now going to be over, except for one little bit more. Okay, give us a minute. Okay, so let's see if we can do this one-handed, coming around the back. And this isn't the easiest thing in the world to do one-handed. Oh well, the fuel's going in, you can hear it. That was a burp out. Got fuel all over me. I'm going to go up to the servo tomorrow, it's dripping a bit. Servo tomorrow and fill this thing up. I'm going to put as much fresh fuel in as I can. I'm using 98, 95, 98. I don't want to have any methanol in this fuel at all, because that will be the death of this engine, and it's suffered enough over its 50-year life. Anyway, so that's all done. So what we should see now is hopefully fresh fuel coming through, or we should see the fuel start coming through again, and hopefully that should be all fresh. Just run that for a second or two. Well, let's get some flush out, then we can connect all this back up and see if we can get the car started. All right, here we go. All that crap that was left in the, there we go, look at that. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. See how that's a lot, that's like fresh fuel. So that's exactly what we want to see. We don't want to suck that out. Let's let that run back. Still a bit of varnish in it from the lines from the back of the tank. Well, the tank's in the back over here. So let's hook up our fuel system and see if we can get this little puppy to start again. Because I did put the oil flush in there. What I really want to do is get it to run, get it up to temperature. Let's see if it's still got fluid in it. Cool. No, it's dry. Oh, no, that's fine. So let's get the thing to run. Let's get it up to temperature. Yeah, always a satisfying zap of a mozzie up there. And let's see if we can let the engine oil drain this evening, drain all the crap out. I reckon we're making some progress. Famous last words. So back on the stand, what we really want to do is to get this reconnected into here. and then start the car running off its own fuel. So let me take those off. Oh geez, this is from the fuel tank we had sitting up here running directly into the car, and that is the fuel running from the tank. So let's get rid of this. And yeah, if you're wondering, yes, I do have one of those. It's right next to me all the time. So the other thing that I will do is I will shorten up this, because that's way too long. So I should probably where should I shorten that up? Here. Let me grab my choppers. There they are. I'm going to take this one first. There. Sort of like a bit of both. That must be cut off right about. That's too wide from there. Let me pull this off. I'll shorten this up by. I don't know about that. Then we need to move this back. I just want it to sit so it's not rubbing against this, which it was before, because that outlet's directly pointing to it. Hopefully you can see this. All I'm doing is not anything interesting, I'm just pushing the line back on the fuel pump. That's it. Okay, that's what I'm on. Come on. Bring this clip on. There we go. That's it. And I can shorten this up. So it holds that up there a bit. So I want to cut this off around about there. That's straight. Come on. Come on. Cut. Anyway. Come on, cut off. There we go. That's not the best cut. Anyway, that'll pull that fuel filter back out. And then we just put the clip back on further. Come on, back on. Yeah, that's better. So what we've got now is a gap, nice gap between that and alright. So there we go. Can I see? Yeah, you can. So yeah, we've got a nice gap there between the fuel pump there and the fuel intake there. Cut a bit of stuff off, that's fine. Alright, I think we're just about right to start seeing if we can start the engine again. Let's see how we go with that. Okay, so I had a quick check of things and I think we're right. Look around there. Gives you sort of a view of what we're trying to do. The battery's still charged, even though I fogged the crap out of it doing the flush. I think we probably need some choke, which means, yeah, tightening up the choke thing. Yes, I do have a choke for this now, and choke cable. Sort of going to become material. Then I think we're going to need a bit of the old start the bastard to get the party started. That'll get the fuel pump going, pump fuel into the bowls, leave that choke open just a little bit. Let's see how we go. Let's see if there's any movement. Get the door open. There we go. Yeah, we're still on neutral. Pumps. Shouldn't be crap fuel in it. I would just say that there's no fuel in it. And let's give it a bit of a more of a hit with that. That sort of gave it a bit of a reason to fire. So we're going to have some choke on, get some fuel in it. I'll see how we go. Choke's fully open. That's why it's not wanting to play ball. Don't like the fact that I have to read the crap out of it for it to run. I think it's because it needs choke to run. I mean, this carby needs to be rebuilt, needs a kit in it. I do have the kit, but it was running the other day without it. I just wanted to get it run back on its tank fuel again. Let's see how we go. Hang on, try it again. there's a few morals to this story. One, they don't like to sit. Two, that carby's got a lot of crap in it. That's getting warm, which is good. I'm getting warm in here. They don't like to run cold. No, it's still cold. So I was mucking around with it last time, adjusting the idle speed. It probably needs to go back up again. Yeah, they just don't like to run cold. They don't like not to run either. It's left sitting there for a long time not running. Well, a couple of weeks, but yeah. Alright, let's see how we go this time. Just want it to idle, that's all. Coming off that slight bit of choke. That carby's really it's good. I think it's had a really hard life. It needs to be adjusted. It's so out of sync. Anyway, I think the timing's off too. Come on, restart. That was unexpected. I didn't realise that my choke connection was actually blocking up one of the Venturis. But that was pretty stupid. Alright, anyway. It's getting a bit of heat into it now. I think it'll run. I was just mucking around with the old speed. So let me try and start it again. And we should be a lot further away. careful as you can. Until the charge running out of this. Nothing. Okay. 4.2 volts. Nothing. We're getting 4.2 volts out of the alternator. Nothing out of the green wire. Nothing coming out of that also. Doesn't look like. Check the regulator. Let's check the regulator. Volts. 12 volts. That's my idling and warm. Let's check the battery directly. .5. As far as what we achieved, I think we've achieved what we wanted to set out. So we've redone the fuel line. It doesn't really like to run when it's cold. No lights on the dash, but I don't know what that means. So I don't even know if the dash is hooked up. So the temperature gauge is working. Oil's not coming on. Fuel's overfull. Doesn't say if it's charging or not charging. It's running though. Smells a bit average actually. Anyway.
thermostat on, which it is. It's not leaking any water, which is good. Or coolant. Get it idle, we have. That's struggling in that car, but I do have a rebuild kit for it if you think about that. Fuel coming in. Alright. Because let's do a bit of jiggery pokery and see how the engines are running. We do things like turn on the lights. See what happens. Okay, lights are on. Oh, lights inside came on. It's alive. That's dead. Let's see how we go in the front. Go and go. Not any difference to the voltage in the battery. Ah, it's still about the same. A little bit less. Oh, wow. Yes, we have light. There. If that made a difference to the voltage. Yeah, that's quite havoc with. That one's bad. So I stopped it by that. That might work. Let's see if the force works. It's been a long time since I've done these. Click. Oh yeah. Saw the high beam come on. Yes. Saw the high beam come on. Yep. Comes on. And then on that side, it goes off. That switch is a little bit dirty. Probably needs to be cleaned. Alright, it seems to work itself out. So if you remember putting your foot down. Yeah. So high beam works. That light works. The temperature gauge works. It's slowly coming up. Alright, let's turn the lights out. Lights turn off, that's good. Let's go and check that voltage again. Yeah, all these cracks and weight. It's only dropped, oh, it's still coming up. I reckon this thing might be actually charging. Reading something more out of the alternator, not actually recharging. It's not dropping. Okay, we're just going to get under the car and see what we see. Still jacked up and should be okay. Just need to see, because I can't remember, I've not done this for years and years and years, where the drain, oil drain is. Let me go and have a look over here. That's at the back there, isn't it? Yeah, let me go check. Yep, that's it there. That jack is right in the way. I think all we need to do, we're coming in from the wrong side. I think we are. So we've got a thing there, we've got more side, more room on this side. Hang on, let me reposition. Yes, we're into the scary part of going underneath the car. And the drain plug is, oh geez, hard to do with your phone. It's just there. I want to undo that, empty into there, and that's what we will do. I don't know if we've got to film this, I'll just do it when I'm out. Oh,